Hello everyone. My name is Chris and welcome back to yet another gun review video. Airsoft gun, that's important to say. Yes, I have purchased yet another airsoft rifle and I promise this is the last one, at least for now. I'm not buying any more guns, that's it. So I have an AR for a mid-range, I got shotgun for close range, and now finally I have a sniper rifle for a long range. And I did play 2 rounds of airsoft recently. I tried it out, it was really cool, but let's leave all that for now and talk about the rifle itself. So here I have the MB01 L96 Warrior. That's the exact model of a sniper rifle. The brand of sniper rifle is Well, so it is Well L96 Warrior. That's the full name of the rifle. It costed 209 euros. The only 2 additional things I've purchased for this rifle is this sling that I will talk about later and another magazine for the rifle. So let's first go with the box. Let's put the rifle aside for now, and this thing is already unboxed, but I will show you the contents of the box. What the box looks like when you buy the rifle and what you can find and expect to find inside the box if you purchase the same airsoft rifle. So when you take off the cover, you will see, well, some card box that you can remove the protective foam, and then here you will find the little manual to a gun, how the gun works, what are its parts, where do you load the BBs, and the gun will actually come dismantled into 2 parts like it is shown in this picture. And the barrel of the weapon will be up here, and then the weapon itself will be down here. Stock will be there, and so on and so on. There are still some parts in the box. I will explain everything. Also, you have the bigger manual here. It is very simple. It's just in few languages. It is actually the manual from the shop. This is not like the manual from the rifle. This is actually the warranty paper. It literally says here warranty at the back. So I got a warranty on this rifle. Obviously it's a new rifle. It is explained a little bit how you adjust the hop-up, how you load the magazine, how you talk to the rifle, etc, etc. You will find one of these long bags. That's where the barrel of the rifle will be packed here, and you will find the barrel of the weapon inside this foam. So it's all very well packed up for it not to get scratched or damaged or whatever. I accidentally broke off the styrofoam of the box, doesn't matter. Now, what you will find inside the box is, well, obviously the rifle that I will show you later in 2 parts. So you will find some screws in a tiny box and in tiny plastic, bag to be correct, and you just screw them into the rifle. Everything is very well shown in the papers. You can figure everything out very easily. It is super simple how you put the rifle together. Then you'll find 90 BB capacity speed loader. So I got 3 of these now. I got one with the shotgun, I purchased one for my AR, and now I got another one with my rifle, so holy shit, I got a lot of these. You will find one of these plastic long rods that are used for, I guess, unclogging the barrel if the BB gets jammed or something. So that's another thing you get inside the box when you purchase the rifle. I'm trying to put that now back in place. Obviously, one of the most important parts of the rifle is the scope. It's gonna be inside this box that it says rifle scope on it. The optic is 39 by 40, and this is how the optic of this weapon looks like. So here you zoom in and out, and then you got adjustment wheels up here for elevation and windage. You just remove these caps and that's it. Now I need to get into explaining because not everything here is originally from this rifle. You will also get one of these cover caps. God damn it, there you go. You will get these cover caps for the optic. Now I got two of these cover caps, and this optic has the mount, another mount for different type of rifle. Now that doesn't come with this rifle. It's not part of this box. The reason why I have this is because I used to own a air rifle that police took away from me. Anyway, it's a very long story, but I got that rifle from the police station back, and I removed biopods from that rifle, and I removed the scope. Now, this scope was a little bit dirty from the inside when I got the rifle. So I was stupid enough to open the scope and started cleaning it from the inside, and I accidentally broke the aiming cross inside the optic, which is basically just 4 little tiny sensitive wires connecting in like one place. And I broke it off. And this scope is basically trashed. I can't do anything with it. The only reason why I have it is because the lenses are the exact same as they are on this scope from my air rifle that I mounted on my airsoft rifle, because this scope is Gammo scope. That's the brand of the scope. It is also 39 by 40, so it's almost exact same optic. It is very little difference. The only difference is like cross looks slightly different, and the caps here are aluminum, and when you unscrew them, you don't have to use the screwdriver to rotate them. You can nicely rotate them with the fingers. So this scope is much better quality in build, and you know, it's easier to adjust. You don't have to drag any screwdrivers or anything with you. While on this scope, when you remove it, it's little it has a little hole for the screwdriver. You place the screwdriver and then you adjust the optic, the windage, and the elevation. So, with that being said, what else you get inside this box? Let's see. You will also find the original biopod from this airsoft rifle. Again, this biopod is completely functional. You unscrew it at the bottom here, and it will extend even more. When you wanna fold it back, you just push forward and then screw a little bit. And you know, I kinda don't like how you have to unscrew it. It is a little annoying. So instead, I just took again the biopods from my air rifle and mounted them on my airsoft rifle. They are way easier to use. I'll come to them later. But yeah, the rifle comes with the scope and the biopod. This is the original biopod. It's totally fine. I just took it off because this one's better. And those biopods cannot be separated. they come together like this, while these biopods are like separated, each one for itself. That's the only difference, and these are on the button extension, while you have to unscrew these to extend, which is more complicated. Like I've said, again, these biopods are better. They're both rubber from the down, you know, almost exact same thing. You will also get a set of imbus keys that you use to unscrew the parts from the rifle and all that, so you get that as well. You also have this huge imbus key that you use to screw these two big screws and screw the barrel onto the rifle. This is the bill. And now what I didn't know you get with this rifle is a sling. So this is how the sling looks like. It is pretty solid sling, you know, it has the metal ends, but again, it doesn't come near to the quality of the sling that I've purchased, but this sling is also just fine and it will handle your rifle just fine. So I purchased this sling because I didn't know, does this rifle come with a sling or not, and I didn't want it to risk, you know, getting this rifle and then not having a sling, and then I have to order the sling and wait a few days for the sling. So I was like, let's just order the sling immediately, even in case the sling doesn't come with this rifle, I'll have this sling. So that's why I purchased it. And that's pretty much it. That's all the contents of the rifle inside the box. Yeah, that's like very simple what you get. So let me put all that now back in the box, obviously. Actually, I will put the scope in this little bag to protect it as much as I can. Even though it's broken, I can still use the parts from it in case this one breaks, in case I break the lenses or you know, something. I can always freaking use this Droid scope and, you know, to fix this one up. So now I use the original scope of the rifle for the spare parts. Sadly, I broke it, but luckily I had this Gamma scope from my air gun, and that's it. So rifle it's pretty heavy, not gonna lie. It has over 2 kilograms. Entire rifle is made from strong polymer. Cheek pad is also strong polymer. Buttstock is rubber. Buttstock can also be extended. Cheek pad can be adjusted by the height of your face. So as you can see, I adjusted this to my height, to my face when I aim. Again, you get these protective caps. The back is kind of yellowish, the front is clear, but I always suggest you take them off when you're using the rifle. Now, let's talk about the biopod, since I said I will talk about that. What I extremely like about this rifle is that it comes with this biopod mount that you can literally pull off the rifle, and very easily you put it back. You just click it in place and there you go. That's not gonna go anywhere. So it's very easy to remove. There is a little button under the barrel, you press it, and that way you remove the entire mount for the biopod. And the mount is simple RIS mount, Picatinny. So any Picatinny attachments or like biopods that use Picatinny rail can be mounted like these do. So these are biopods that are not originally from this airsoft rifle. Those are the biopods that I had on my air gun and on my air rifle that shot 3.5 or 4.5 caliber steel pellets. So yeah, the reason why this biopod is much better is, look at this. I just press the button and there you go. Just like that, easily. When I want to extend it, again, I just press the button. Boom. Just like that, much easier than the original biopods. And that's the only difference, actually. That's the reason why I mounted them. And like I said, they're separate. You can separately take them off and then have the one biopod in left hand, one in right. You know, there's left and right, which is better. So, much better option. Like I've said, you have a little hole up here, you know, under the barrel, and simply you just put the entire mount with a biopod on it, click it in place. You don't even have to push it too much. There you go. That's not going anywhere. Also, I have another Picatinny rail completely free down here, and I honestly don't know what can you mount there. What will you mount down there? Maybe a laser? But like, who uses lasers on sniper rifles? Never seen that, honestly. I don't know, but yeah, I have another Picatinny rail that is free down there. Then this is the magazine port. You press it, magazine falls out. It is extremely beautiful how it clicks very easily. Just look at this. It launched the magazine outside the rifle. So the magazines are metal from down. Once again, just like that. Very nice. Spring is pretty strong. I literally just catch the magazine in my hand, and you know, both of the magazines are completely identical. You know, they fit the same, they fall out the same. Oops, this one is actually falls out stronger. Yeah, look at that. Boom, just launches it in my hand. That is great. So once you're pulling the magazine out, you won't have any problems, you know, pulling it out just like that. Falls out very easily. So also, rifle has, you can't see it, but here is a little indicator when the magazine is inserted in the rifle and when it's not, which is, well, helpful. You know, you can tell is there a magazine in the rifle or not. You know, when there is no magazine, this little plastic part is not up. Once I insert the magazine, it goes slightly up. And yeah, some L96 snipers have foldable buttstock, like the latest Norwich sniper has. This one doesn't have that. There are even some copies of Norwich sniper that also have foldable buttstock, and cheek pad screws are, you know, you can unscrew them with a hand, and you don't have to use the imbus key. Unfortunately, here you have to use imbus key, but okay, maybe that's some better thing in some scenarios. This model doesn't have a foldable buttstock, so maybe that's a downside when it comes to transport and portability, but honestly, I never would even use that. Bolt action sniper rifle, this is. Obviously, when you want to fire the BB, oh yeah, you got a safety. Forgot to mention that. Safety is located here. Red means dangerous, rifle can fire. When you don't see red, you can't pull the trigger. There is actually double or even triple safety. First safety is here, under your finger. Red and not red. And then even if it's red, safety is off. You still can't pull the trigger because trigger has this little plastic in the middle where you have to tightly grab the trigger and pull it precisely. So it's like on the Glock pistols. If you ever seen Glocks, you know, they don't have safety, they just have that safety on the trigger. So this rifle has safety on the trigger and manual safety. And also, if you pull the bolt upwards, again, you can't pull the trigger. If you pull the bolt back, you again can't pull the trigger until you push the bolt back forward and down. So you can't leave the bolt up. If you leave the bolt up, you can't pull the trigger. But as soon as you push the bolt down, rifle fires. And as you can hear, it is very quiet. It's even more quiet when it has a BB inside. I'm using 0.32 gram BBs from Delta Armory, and they are freaking precise. Sniper has 2 joules of power with 0.20 BBs. I'm using 0.22, so it's a little bit less probably, but it's pretty powerful. This rifle can hit up to 50 meters without any problems. You can hit even further if you have perfect conditions and if you are trained sniper. But with over 50 meters, this thing kills very easily. You will kick the players out of the game with this thing. It hurts. I bet this thing hurts when it hits you. Spring is actually pretty strong. Even though this rifle can be upgraded, you can put a stronger spring inside, but then you have to take the safety off and you have to replace the trigger with a stronger one. You know, in some parts I think you need to put stronger bolt or something. I don't think I'll be doing that. I just like the rifle the original way it is, and what I really love about it is that the bolt already comes oiled up, so it goes back and forward very easily. You know, you don't need to pull this with a lot of strength. It works real nice, especially this up and down. Just listen to this. So smooth. Transition. Beautiful. So, yeah. Let me try to show you what it looks like when you look through the optic. Maybe you will be able to see. There you go. You see the cross right there in my ear. So, yeah, optic is once again 3.9 by 40, and it's freaking precise. I love this optic. I used it on my air gun to shoot the steel pellets from it, and it was precise. So, yeah. Last thing I can talk about is the sling. The rifle has on both left and right side at the front side, and same goes at the back side of the buttstock again on the left and right side for both left and right handed people. Even though the bolt is on the right side, and I don't think it can be relocated to the left side, so I don't really know how left-handed people will use this. But anyway, this is the Bungee 2-point sling. It is much more quality sling than the one the rifle comes with, even though you can perfectly fine use the sling that the rifle comes with. So you attach one point of the sling at the front of the rifle, the other one goes back at the buttstock, just like that. Oops. Rotated it the wrong way. Why did I even take that off? Just to show you. There you go, unnecessarily. But yeah, when I put the rifle on me, this is how it looks like when it's on me. It is pretty damn big rifle. I mean, look at that, it's almost touching the ground. But honestly, you want this sling to put the rifle on your back while you're like moving or changing your positions. You know, you can transition to your sidearm, and then you can slightly maybe hold the rifle like this while moving. You can use always pistol with one hand, or you know, you can perfectly fine move, you know, and run with this rifle. You will have to maybe hold it a little bit for the scope, for it not to move too much around left and right, because the rifle is pretty heavy. It has a scope on it. You don't want to hit something with it to break the scope or anything, but overall the rifle stands very comfortably on my back. Of course, this sling can be adjusted by your height and, you know, body shape. I adjusted it this way. It fits me like this the best. So whenever I just, you know, move the rifle back to my hands, I can very easily, you know, fire BB and then just put the rifle back on my back and just move wherever I need to move to change the position or, you know, whatever. So sling works totally fine. And yeah, the only thing left to do is put this baby to action, and let's actually go out and let me show you how this rifle works. Alright guys, so I placed the 5-liter Heineken beer can here. I got some bottles in these branches. I got one bottle here, and I'll be shooting from all the way down there. I placed the table there and the chair, so let's go that way. So this is about a 50-meter range. I have to go all the way around here. There's a lid missing here. Always have to watch out for that, not to fall inside. Anyway, this is the table I'll be shooting from, and as I calculated on the Google Maps, that's 50 meters, around 50 meters to there. Oh. All right, let's unpack the rifle. I will need my ammunition. Ammunition goes there. I'll be using only one magazine for this video. I don't need to load another magazine. One magazine can hold up to almost 30 rounds, 24 rounds, 25, something like that. So, yep. Let's take the cap off. I can leave that inside. All right. I got that. Let's pull the magazine out. And those are, like I've said, Delta Armory 0.32 grams, half kilogram package. Let's load this baby up. All right, so I'm loading my magazine. Sun is setting down as I speak, so I'll have to hurry up with this video because when it gets dark, I can't really record with this camera in like super dark environments. It's not really gonna work. And that's a full magazine. Oops, almost spilled the bag. Holy moly. Alright, let's leave the bag aside. Let's load the magazine and the rifle. Alright. Table's kind of tiny, so there's not a lot of room on it. And mosquitoes are killing me here, man. There's a bunch of them. Alright, let's get to sniping. Alright, for the start I'll do some shooting in the POV. I don't know how much you will see, but yeah, actually I will tilt my camera all the way to my forehead, because once I start aiming it's kind of gonna be looking down, so I don't know how much you're gonna see. The zoom is at the 3 right now. Let's remove the safety, rag that bolt, and I'm gonna be shooting for that green
canister right there. I need to adjust my zoom to the, let's go with the 5. That's kind of halfway, and yeah, I can see that can perfectly. All right, here goes the first shot. And I hit it just like that. Oh, I missed now. Hit again. I hit again. Let's zoom in all the way to 9. Ah, that one just bounced off. Got it. Ah, right where I was aiming. All right, that's a pretty easy target. Let's try to hit the bottle. That's a tricky one to hit, so I'll have to lower my zoom. Makes my rifle more stable. So I'm gonna now aim for that tiny bottle on a branch. That's really hard to hit. Oh, I missed it. Oh, that one went over the target for some reason. And again. Oof. It's such a tiny target, it's super hard to hit. Ah, I got it. I just hit it right in the center. That one went to the right. Hit it again. So holy shit. Such a tiny target at that distance, that's very precise. Like, it is some really good stuff. I want to place the camera now there. Actually, I'll do that later. Let's do some sniping in third person so you can see some bolt action and, you know, how I rack the bolt. Alright, so I don't know how much ammo I got left in the magazine. I can check, but can't really tell. I got plenty. I should have at least like 10 rounds left. Alright, I'll go again for the big bottle, for that 5-liter canister. That's very easy to hit. And I hit it. Let me just check the precision of the optic. Ah, it's okay. It's fine. Alright. Oh, I hit the bottle behind. That's even further. Holy shit. Nice. Oh, that one curved to the left. Hit that 5-liter again. Curve to the left again. Right in the center. Ah, that one fell a bit down. And I'm empty. Alright. Gotta load a fresh magazine. Alright, so I just loaded up another magazine and I actually overloaded it slightly. I put one extra BB. Yeah, that's why magazine was going in hard. This time I will actually go and place the camera next to these bottles that I'm shooting at, so you can, you know, hear from up close how it sounds when I hit one of them. Alright, so I just picked my camera up. It looks okay. I didn't hit the camera. Here's the can. The camera was right here. And damn, that actually does sound pretty scary. You know, you can hear that very silent, like, spring from the distance. And then just ding when it hits the can. It's damn scary, honestly. Like, if I were standing here, I couldn't really figure out where the sniper was. Like, it's very silent when it fires. It's not really loud, but when it hits that aluminum canister, it's just bang. It's crazy. It's really precise. I hit it almost every time. Alright, so that's the hydrant right in front of me, and this is fully zoomed in scope on that hydrant. Wait, let me find it. There you go. Now I'll try to aim on the camera on the scope. There it is. So that's what you see when you look through the scope. I'll try to fire the rifle. There you go. I just fired it. Basically that's what you see when you look through the optic. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm sorry for the background noise. There is a spool just behind this wall, and the guy just decided to cut the grass now for some reason, so nothing I can do about that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this airsoft rifle review, because I definitely did enjoy making it. And my final thoughts on this rifle are very positive. For 200 euros, I think this rifle is a beast. It's not really a top-notch sniper rifle, like the best on the market you can get. Of course, there are way more expensive airsoft rifles out there, but it's also not really a beginner sniper rifle. It's like middle class. For a middle class, I think it tops middle class airsoft sniper rifles. And it shoots really nice. It's very precise. It also depends by the skill of the shooter, you know, how often you're gonna miss and all that. But in general, the rifle itself is very precise. Like, you can't see the targets that I've been shooting at from here because the camera angle is very wide, but I can see that 5-liter canister, and you know, it's that tiny to me from here, to my naked eye. So that's pretty far away. And this is an airsoft rifle, it's not a real sniper rifle, so I'd say that this is a pretty good distance, and this is not upgraded. So even if you upgrade this sniper rifle, like if you put stronger spring inside, you know, and better parts, I guarantee you this thing can shoot even further and even heavier BBs without any problems. So this thing is just a beast. I love it. And it's a replica of British L96, which is, by the way, one of the best sniper rifles out there in the world. You know, military sniper rifles, people appreciate it a lot. Of course, there are different models and types with different calibers, but yeah, this is one highly appreciated sniper rifle when it comes to the real firearm. That's it for this video. Once again, I hope you enjoyed it. I did enjoy making it. I appreciate all of your support and everything you've done for me and my channel, guys. You're amazing. If you want, you can leave a like, share, comment, or subscribe. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's totally okay. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. The links are down below in the description. Check it out again if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's totally okay. I love you guys, and I'll definitely see you in the next videos. Peace out.